Welcome to the AI Risk Insights podcast. I'm Cindy Mayer, AI research journalist, and today we're diving deep into the risks surrounding AI development and implementation. Joining me is Brent Dreyer, AI strategist and author of Becoming the Chief AI Officer. Brent, welcome.
Thanks, Cindy. I'm excited to be here and talk about the AI Risk Interactive Model, which I developed to help organizations explore the complex web of AI-related risks.
AI risks can feel overwhelming. Your interactive model at dataem.com/AI aims to make these risks more tangible. Can you give us an overview of how it works?
Absolutely. The model allows users to visualize how different types of AI risks are interconnected. By clicking on risk categories or job roles, users can see how various factors influence each other within an AI system.
That sounds powerful. What are the top-level risk categories you've defined?
We focus on 7 key categories: user acceptance, data and model quality, process and operational risks, output and impact risks, future monitoring and ethical risks, legal and compliance risks, and security and privacy risks. Each of these has multiple subcategories that can impact AI success.
And this model is interactive, meaning users can explore it based on their roles. What are the key roles you've identified in AI risk management?
Yes, fully interactive. There are 10 key roles, including IT specialists, ethics and compliance officers, cybersecurity specialists, product managers, HR and workforce specialists, legal counsel, AI engineers, end-user advocates, executives, and marketing and communications professionals. Each role has a unique risk focus.
So, if someone selects a role, let's say a cybersecurity specialist, what happens?
The model highlights the primary risk areas for that role. For example, cybersecurity specialists would see risks related to data security, adversarial attacks, and regulatory compliance. The network graph updates dynamically to show interdependencies.
This is brilliant. That makes AI risks more transparent and tailored, much easier to understand. Let's talk about dependencies. If someone selects a risk category, what do they see?
Clicking a risk category, such as data and model quality, triggers a pop-up defining its subcategories, like bias, data drift, and robustness. Bold lines appear in the graph, showing its strongest connections to other risk areas.
This must help organizations pinpoint weak spots before they become major issues. Have you seen common patterns emerge in how organizations approach AI risk?
Definitely. Many companies focus heavily on technical risks like security and compliance, but overlook ethical concerns or long-term monitoring. My interactive model calls attention to balancing short-term and long-term risk management.
That's a great point. You mentioned color coding in the graph. How does that help users navigate risk complexity?
Each category has a distinct color, so users can quickly grasp the overall risk distribution. The color coding also helps visualize how a single decision in one area might create ripple effects elsewhere.
Given how fast AI is evolving, how does your model account for future risks?
We include a future monitoring and ethical risks category to ensure organizations plan for evolving threats like regulatory changes, societal impact, and ongoing model drift. Future-proofing AI is just as critical as mitigating current risks.
Speaking of regulatory changes, how does your model help legal teams and compliance officers stay ahead?
Legal teams can use the model to map out compliance requirements across different jurisdictions and industries. It also helps them understand how legal risks intersect with security, ethical, and operational concerns.
It sounds like this model isn't just about avoiding risk, it's also about strategic decision-making. Would you say that's the case?
Absolutely. AI risk management isn't just about reducing harm, it's about making informed, responsible decisions that align with business goals and societal values.
This is truly an essential tool for companies adopting AI. Before we wrap up, where can listeners explore the AI Risk Interactive Model?
They can visit dataem.com/AI to experience the model firsthand and see how AI risks interconnect in real-world applications. It's free to use, and the premise for the risk categories are discussed in detail in my book, Becoming the Chief AI Officer, available on Amazon.
Fantastic. Brent, this has been a great discussion. Thank you for sharing your insights.
Thanks for having me, Cindy. AI risk management is critical, and I'm glad we could help make it more accessible.
That's it for today's episode of AI Risk Insights. Don't forget to check out the interactive model at dataem.com/AI and contact Brent at caioadvisor.org for more AI discussions about your strategy. Or you may find Brent's book, Becoming the Chief AI Officer, on Amazon. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead.